All right, so I thought I'd go ahead and address the topic of the week that I've been getting questions about, and it is about the semaglutide oral medication that just dropped this week by Novo, and it is going to be very popular because we typically see patients are non-compliant when it comes to injections. Now, what I don't like is the fact that the news media outlets, doctors, healthcare facilities, they are marketing this drug, peptide, as a weight loss pill. It's not a weight loss pill. I'm sorry, it's not. I don't know why they do this. It's a salesperson game. It is meant to manage insulin and blood sugar. Now, the side effect is weight loss, or the adverse effect is weight loss. What does that mean? There are always two different outcomes of a drug. That is not what the intended purpose is. So, the side effects of weight loss would mean that you are taking this medication, this peptide, and you are compliant to a diet, to resistance training, good quality sleep, and a very healthy lifestyle. Now that you will have good weight loss, very healthy weight loss, healthy looking. Now the adverse weight loss is when you are non-compliant to all those things. When you don't do those things, you're void of exercise, or void of actually improving your diet, you still eat like crap, and you maybe even eat through the medication. So that would be an adverse weight loss because you look terrible. So all this fear mongering about Ozempic face, Ozempic butt, Ozempic whatever, it's because people are just losing muscle. Yeah, they're having bone problems as far as like the bone density. It's being less and less, which is a very terrible thing to have. This is all just because they're taking it as a weight loss. Now, here's the problem, okay, with the medical industry. The FDA and Big Pharma is coming after all these peptide companies that are selling GLPs. Now, we are using the GLPs in the bodybuilding and fitness industry correctly, okay? We add them, we supplement them, and we should be taking the smallest dose, okay? This is the reason why I take 1 milligram of Retta. It is to manage my insulin and my blood sugar, and also help with addiction, okay? Now, what I see happening is they're trying to drive all the cells to the pharmaceutical company. The problem is that they're gonna be, the patients or these people taking it are typically gonna be educated by doctors, okay? And the doctors don't have an idea of how to diet or how to do healthy weight loss, gain muscle. They don't understand physiology. They don't really understand biomechanics. They don't understand chemistry. You know, they're unless you're a surgeon, you're kind of useless, in my opinion. You're there to write scripts, to push pills. That's all you are. Now, I see the problem with the pill being pushed as weight loss through the medical facility. They're going to increase the dose because people are going to eat through it. So that's why doctors, they rapidly increase the dose of all GLPs. There's no reason that you should be going through such high doses of semaglutide, tirzepatide, or even retatrutide. There is a chemistry behind the drug, and it's meant to be taken away that's supposed to be taken. Much smarter people than myself and other influencers on the internet are the creators behind this, and they fully understand it, okay? And if you think that like GLP-3 retatrutide is like the latest and greatest, they not only have version 4 out, they not only have version 5 out, they have probably 6 and 7, okay? And we don't have access to that in the fitness industry. We think that we have first dibs on everything, but really the government has the access, okay? Because they're the people, all the multi-trillionaires and whatever around the world, all these powers, they're the ones that get all the medications first, okay? So we are pretty far behind on what we have access to that is actually invented, created. So, tangent. Anyways, the so the pharmaceutical companies and the FDA, they're trying to dry up all of the GLPs out there from the peptide companies, because GLPs are rampant right now with consumers. So why would they not want to take the money from these thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are taking GLPs? So is it going to be impossible to find GLPs in the future? No, it's just going to be harder. It might be more expensive. Quality might be a problem, but there are, the easiest way is to go to the doctors and get a script for it. Insurance might be able to cover it. I don't know how much, but HSA approved and things like that. So, but they're going to prescribe it incorrectly. They're not going to give any good guidance, and we're going to have a very big group of people who are unhealthy. Doesn't really bother me when you look at it in the perspective of, hey, people are going to run into issues. They're not going to trust their doctors, and now they're actually going to source something out from other individuals and need more help and need to hire other people to improve their health, because again, the medical facility screwed them up. So I want to go back to the main topic of this video. Let's review it. The oral medication of semaglutide, it is not a weight loss drug. It's not a weight loss peptide. It is a peptide, a drug to improve and manage your insulin and your blood sugar. And the side effect is healthy weight loss. The adverse effect is unhealthy weight loss. Okay, so this is a very short video. I just want to get my point across. GLPs aren't leaving. It's just going to be harder to get to. Big Pharma is hungry for money, and you're going to need other people's help besides doctors to really understand how to take these things. I don't know what it's going to do to the gut. That's the other thing. I'm pretty sure that there is a bacteria that is used to help prolong the absorption and the efficiency of the absorption of the oral semaglutide, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Some sort of, I think it's a bacillus or cerevisiae. It might be a cerevisiae. Anyways, yeah, I really don't like the fact that it's being marketed as a weight loss drug. I don't know what it's going to do to your gut. I don't know what it's going to do to the gut lining, the microbiome. It should improve it, but if you're not getting the nutrition in, it's not going to improve it, and you're going to see other issues go down the line, which means you might have to take oral KPV and oral BPC. That might be something to do, because the last thing you also want to do is maybe add in betaine HCl with too much acidity. That might cause a problem. So then doctors might prescribe you with PPIs. I don't know, but there are going to be issues, because it's going to be there's going to be irregular dosing protocols by doctors, and it's going to go, you're going to titrate up too high rather than titrating up slowly and keeping the dose as low as you can. If you eat through, one last thing, hopefully you're still with me, if you eat through this medication, so you hear people eating through their dose of semaglutide or tirzepatide, and so the doctors bump it up. If you eat through a dose of a GLP, that's called an eating disorder. You need to partner up with a psychiatrist and figure out what is going on. So you can blame it on, my gut bacteria, or it's messing with my serotonin and dopamine. No, there's another reason why you have an eating disorder. And an eating disorder means overeating too. It's not just undereating or eating too healthy or bulimia. If you are overweight, obese, guess what? You have an eating disorder, and it's probably linked to something in your past, and you have addictive behaviors, and you have a poor lifestyle, and you hate yourself, you hate other people. You got to figure it out. But if you're eating through this medication, or if you're using it literally to stop hunger and slow down your gastric emptying to zero and causing more problems like bezoars or gut paralysis, then again, you got to see psychiatrists, partner up with psychiatrists, and guess what? The medical facility isn't going to do that. I've never seen a GP or PCP partner up with a sports nutritionist or a psychiatrist when it comes to these sort of things. They always send you to a GI specialist, which is retarded and super gay. So that's it today. Little 10-minute video. So hopefully you stay and watch and share with those other people who think that this is a weight loss drug, because it's not. I'm sorry, it's not a weight loss drug. It's not a weight loss drug.